Alright, so today I'm going to do the diagnosis and repair of a loud exhaust system. The other day I was driving around, all of a sudden I took a corner and I heard... So, something's wrong with the exhaust. First step is I'm just going to go down and take a look. Crawl underneath and see what's what. First thing I see is the muffler is hanging. And it is just completely broken, so that is the problem. We can tell by looking at it that it's broken pretty close to the muffler. If it was coming out a little bit further, I might be able to just reclamp it here. But if you look underneath the muffler, this muffler's on its way out anyway. So it's time to just go ahead and replace this muffler. And looking at the shape of this pipe here, right at the hanger, it's pretty rusty. We follow it back. And it's a little bit rusty right around that flange too. Alright, so here's the Y pipe and catalytic converter pipe. This next pipe is called the intermediate pipe. And I'm going to replace that. The muffler's going to get replaced. And then beyond that there's a tailpipe. So let's go take a look at that and see what we're going to do there. We're at the back side of the muffler now. And this connection's pretty rusty. We have some rust right here at the mount. And then we come back around here and it's pretty rusty right in here. So it looks like it's time to replace everything from the catalytic converter all the way back to the tailpipe. The exhaust system on this car goes from the engine through a Y pipe into a converter, into an intermediate pipe, to a muffler, and then out through a tailpipe. So these come from either side of the engine. Oxygen sensor goes here, catalytic converter. I'm going to replace everything from here back. Tools needed for today's job is going to include a cutoff wheel and some new hardware for the flange. Going to have some silicone spray and pry bars to help with the exhaust gaskets. Going to need socket, ratchet for putting on the new hardware. And might need a little bit of mechanics wire to help aid in the installation, we'll see. Accessories, I got the stainless steel band clamps, a little bit of muffler cement, and new hangers if I need them. Alright, the first step in the actual work is going to be to remove the old exhaust parts. So first I'm going to see if I can get the muffler and tailpipe all out as one assembly, that way I don't have to cut it, it'll be nice and easy. But if I have to, I'll get out a hacksaw and cut it. There it goes. Alright, so here I am. I have the tailpipe and the muffler removed. did have to cut it in order to get it out. Now I just need to go in there and remove this last pipe, the intermediate pipe, and I'll be ready to do the reinstall. So I need to break apart this flange. These bolts are so rusty, I'm not even going to attempt to remove them. I'm just going to cut them out of place. First I was thinking I was going to use my cutoff wheel, but I can easily access this side, but because of the torsion bar and the body and the frame right here, it's hard to get it up into this spot. So I'm going to try and sneak a Sawzall up there. I think I can get them both with a Sawzall. So this thing was a little bit of a pain to separate. Sprayed it with a little bit of rust penetrant, went inside, had some lunch, came back out, used a little bit of persuasion, and then I used 2 big old pry bars and it came right apart. We have the old exhaust parts removed. Rusty flange, few rusty spots, and that's where it broke. You can see it's same brand muffler, lost its shield somewhere along the way. We're going to inspect the hangers. Nothing appears broken. Don't appear terribly dry rotted. Little silicone spray make it easier to install. Alright, I've got the old exhaust out, now I'm getting ready to put the new exhaust in. I mounted it in place but didn't tighten down this first pipe. Now I'm going to put in the last pipe and see if I can't wedge the muffler up in between them. If I can't, I might have to I'll just play around with the order in which I put them in, but I'm not going to tighten anything down or put muffler cement on until I know I can get everything in right. Alright, I've got the exhaust placed under the vehicle. I'm going to take the intermediate pipe, put it in the hanger, and I'm going to put the flange together, but I'm not going to connect it yet. See, it's still loose there. And I've gone ahead and connected that hanger in the back. So there's one more hanger right here that I'm leaving free. So the first connection I'm going to make is this rear muffler connection.